Hello everyone, how's everyone doing today? It's been a hot minute since the last time I uploaded, and I do apologize for that. Things been going on, and laziness, I won't lie. So, in today's video, I'm going to showcase Naruto. I am a bit late, since it's literally the update after. So, yeah, I'm going to showcase Naruto, and then the next video would be the the Anime Guardians updates, showcase of those units, which will be after this video, and then the Final Fantasy units in ALS, and then that's pretty much it. I haven't been grinding much of Anime Rangers X because I've been bored. So yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, so before we get into it, excuse me. Let me go through his passives. So first off, yeah, might as well just start with the top, I guess. So, True Sage, he unlocks upgrade 3 when attacking an enemy inflicted with Wind Shear, 25% chance to apply burn or bleed, and then deal 2% max HP, cap of 7.5 billion, and 10-second local cooldown per enemy. After upgrade 7, deal 5% instead of 2%. So that's cool. Excuse me. Beast Ball. When an enemy remains under bleed for 10 consecutive seconds, deal 5 times Naruto's damage and apply Hemorrhage. On this multiplier, apply Weakened and Stun, which is pretty cool, but I don't know. I'll get into the next part in a second. So let me read through his passes first, and then I'll rant about his leader skill. So Flame Release, when an enemy remains under burn for 10 consecutive seconds, deal 5 times damage. Okay, blah blah. So pretty much under certain elements like statuses, he'll apply a second effect, essentially. So, Elemental Release, every 25 seconds, perform 1 to 3 actions in range. Okay, Water, so, okay, deal 5 times damage and apply Soaked. If target has Burn, also apply Bleed. Okay, Earth, 5 times damage and apply Stun. If target has Bleed, also apply Burn. Okay, Lightning, deal Bolt in range 4 times over 8 seconds. You give Naruto Electrified for 10 seconds. Interesting. Upgrade 11, he gets Baryon, which elemental releases now perform all 3 actions. Spiraling Shuriken active now deals 15 times damage. And then Naruto deals plus 300% elemental penetration in Naruto, or 2 nature elements. Jesus. So now we got Life Drain, which he gets at upgrade 10. All enemies within 20% of range take 5% current HP damage. Cap of 1 trillion, and then bosses are immune. Makes sense, I guess. Which I find stupid. Like, you make statuses that are pretty good, then you make bosses immune to it. Like, I get it, but it kind of makes it unfun, to be honest. Okay, now for the actual actives. So, Spiraling Shuriken, after 5 seconds, deal 5 times damage in range. Spawn a clone, and then deal. It can either deal burn or bleed. And then clone has 10% of Naruto's damage. So in the Hokage clone, depending on the clone status effect, reapply that same effect when attacking an enemy under it. Cool. And then Lava Release, deal 7.5 trillion damage globally. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I assume just the whole map. Deal 10% max HP damage to all enemies Bosses are only affected by the max HP damage. Pass wave 51. Okay. Permanently reduce Naruto's damage by 5%. Cap of 25%. And then requirements must have applied one shear to 250 different enemies. Cool. So that's that. His leader skill is for every unit placed, summons and clones count, buff all units in range by 2.5% damage and 3% range. Cap of 50% damage and 60% range. Okay, so it's very inconsistent. At least for me, I haven't had the best of luck to actually see it in action. I can't really I don't know what else to say about it, but yeah, it's inconsistent for me. I think you'll see in this showcase, but yeah, so let me get into it first, and then yeah, so I'll be back as soon as we're in the match. Okay, so I did just place on Naruto to see if this actually works, the buffing part, so let me place these down. Okay, so he should have 10%, but he doesn't, so that makes no sense to me. Okay, so let's, whoops. Oh, I think it's units only. Okay, that makes more sense. So let me get my money up first, and then, oh, my Ichor Vial got completed. Cool. Okay, so yeah, let me get my money up, and then I'll upgrade Naruto. Okay, so let me put it in ×1 so we can look at his attack. Yeah, just a simple punch, nothing crazy. So now he gets his ability, which is the clone, I believe. Yep. So let's just activate it. Then yeah, he gets a clone. So pretty cool. Yeah. So and it counts to his buffing damage as well, so that's nice. So let me continue with this, and then he gets a new attack, which I think actually looks kind of cool, but it looks better on obviously higher end quality devices, of course. But yeah, so that doesn't look too bad. So let me continue on here. I don't have enough money. Okay, so I need 3 more waves, and then I'll get it, but give me a second. Okay, so boom, there's that, and then I think that's his new passive, which is what, life drain. Yeah, cool. And then let me obviously do this because you're not realistically gonna use power in most content. So there we go. So that's his max. Well, not his max. So let me place down Johnny, Ukiura, and Wonder of You. Okay, so I'm trying to think here. Right, because so his 5% came from him being placed, and then the other 5% was from his clone, which would be 10%. And then what else? And then obviously the other 3, but see, I don't know, it's just inconsistent. Whatever. So let's show him with buff. Let's do that. Okay, so in total it's 40%, and he does 2.45 billion. Obviously it can get higher than that. If you had a full team of actual units and maybe not money units, I could be wrong on that. Feel free, right, to to change my mind on that. But that opinion probably will stay. Naruto is good. I just don't know about his leader buff, to be honest. It's cool in concept, but the actual execution, I don't know. I think it's obviously meant for like with a group of people, because there's no way you're getting him to his max cap, right? So, but yeah, let me look. So Johnny, for example, he gets a 70% buff, obviously, but let's look at his max. Yeah. And then Tusk Act 4 gets 1.1 billion. 1.2 if you're rounding. But Wonder View gets 1.5, roughly 1.6. Yeah. And then Ukiura gets 2.29 billion. Nice. And that's obviously with Idol. But yeah, cool. So that's the showcase on Naruto. If you guys did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. And yeah, see you next time. Peace.